Hi Scorpio, you may be wondering who I am. My name is Cassandra and I watch Ava and Trudy's YouTube channel, and last month Trudy said she would like watchers who are readers to send in a video, so I sent in a video. And so here's your video for Scorpio for August of 2016. Alright, this is the Two of Pentacles. You are trying to juggle two or more things. You're trying to keep lots of balls in the air. You are busy. You've got a lot going on. You know what that is. I don't know what that is. It might be work and school. It might be work, school, and kids. It might be husband is out of town and you have to take care of multiple things, so whatever it is, but you are multitasking, you're busy, you're trying to balance and juggle several things at once. Now, where you would like to see this going is the Page of Pentacles. So, you like doing stuff, you like having things to do, but the Page of Pentacles is maybe a little more slow than the Two of Pentacles. This is like having a little more leisure time and being able to kind of pick and choose where you put your energy, and maybe put your energy more into things that are more important to you. This is where this is where you would like to be headed. And I think this busy thing has been going on pretty much the whole year. And so now I think you're kind of sending out a message, because pages are messengers. You're sending out a message is like, I'd like things to slow up a little bit, and I'd like a little more time to be present with what I'm doing and where I'm going and how I'm doing it. So how can we make this happen? Let's check the next card. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, which is, this is another activity card. It's another busy go card. This card is a little more, where with the Pentacles you might have more of a plan or more of a commitment. With the Page of Wands, this is more impulsive, and it may be a little bit more fun and inspirational. So, I think this card, my hand's getting tired. I think this card, this Page of Wands, might be saying, pick the things that make you the happiest, that you get excited about, and maybe let some of the other stuff slide. So we live in this crazy busy world. It is a 24/7 world. It's actually insane on many levels if you look at it. And the way a lot of people go through life is they have so much on their plate, and they just let stuff slide. And you just accept the consequences of letting some of the stuff slide. So I think this card's a little bit about like kind of be a kid again, and so that, like I said, that just where kids just bounce from thing to thing, and it's like, oh, that's interesting for 5 minutes, and then they do something else, and that might keep them entertained for a half hour. And so I don't know, maybe I'm telling you to be a little bit ADD, but ADD in a way that inspires you, and that's fun for you. And it, and like I said, maybe some of that stuff on the to-do list is going to have to slide. That's treason. How can I say that? But I don't know. Maybe that's the solution. Maybe it's not. Let's check out the next card. Okay, so here we have, this is what's top of mind for you, and it's kind of working in a polarity with this card, with the page. So perhaps you haven't been sleeping with this too much going, too much doing. Maybe you haven't been sleeping, and if that's the case, I really sympathize with you, because that was me for, I don't know, probably 2 years, really, if I'm really honest about it, like not sleeping. And that's just it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So your brain is too active. It's too active at night. keeping you up. Or, you know, this card can be just a general worry, just generally worrying about stuff. Another thing this card can be about is stuff that gets carried over through your family line. So there are certain maybe expectations that you are trying to live up to, or certain belief systems or something, and it just came in, it just passed through your family. It's not necessarily yours. So you might want to kind of look and go, man, am I trying to do all this because that's who I'm supposed to be? I'm supposed to be this super doing person. I'm supposed to be, oh, I'm always so bad at names, but that blonde girl, Regis and Kelly, you know who I'm talking about. She's on those commercials with the super cooking stove and you know, and she's like, Miss, I do everything. I work on a show and I clean and I cook for my family and I'm Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? That's like, is that really possible? You know, it's a myth that we might buy into, and maybe it is possible. I don't know. I'm just saying. So maybe there's something like that there, where it's like it might not even be your belief or your expectation, but you just kind of inherited it and you never even questioned it. And that's what's making you crazy right now. I'll just say it. That's what's making you crazy right now. So have a think on that one and see if you can work that one out. And then maybe once you get past that, you can sleep. I know for myself, when I was going through my non-sleeping period, which I still have a few, I was trying to be something that like my family would be proud of, you know, in the way I think that they see me. I was like, I want to be something that they can be proud of. And it was just, like I said, when it come down to it, it was just insane because I have to be me. And maybe that's something they can be proud of, or maybe they can't. But I just kind of had to just let that go, you know. So anyway, let's go on. I don't want to depress you. I mean, I think there's some fun to be had. But as I said, just why don't you just take a peek and see if maybe there's something there of what I just said. We're ending with this. This is the near future. This is you, Five of Wands. This is you herding cats. So, you know, we started out off with you juggling multiple things, and we end up with you herding cats. Now, the difference between these two is this card here, the Five of Wands, is a little bit of butting heads and, you know, arguments and friction with people. It's like nothing, it's not anything, and you know, it's not anything major that's going to cause a major falling out, but it's a little bit of bickering, it's a little bit of back and forth, it's a little bit of friction. So, like I said, if with that Nine of Swords, if there's something that really isn't your belief, that you kind of just picked up from someone else, or a value or an expectation, and you're trying to fulfill it, and it's like I said, it's to the point where it's causing you to not sleep and stuff because you've got too much to do and you know, you might have to butt heads with somebody a little bit to put forth what you need, what your expectations are, you know, and what you expect from yourself, and maybe what you expect from other people. So, like I said, it's going to be a little bit like herding cats. I wouldn't expect any kind of big resolution, but maybe this is the time that it comes up and the discussion starts. So let's pull the Astro card and find out what the final word is on this. The Astro card I leave turned down, so I don't know it till right now. Okay, so we got the second house. So the second house is your beliefs and your values. It can be the family you came from. It's what's important to you. It's how you make your money, what kind of income and resources you have, what's available to you. So, but I think the big thing here is what you value. So this, kind of this crazy, juggling with the 2 and the 9 with your brain kind of going wonky and worrying and not sleeping and the herding cats, it's time to like stop and think, what do I value? What's most important to me? And just go from there. So that's my advice. Sometime in August, maybe write it down. Just put 5 things. 5 things that are your, and I always had a hard time too with this value thing. Like, what do you mean values? But things that are important to you, like time in the morning, or having enough money to go on vacation, or I want to drive a Ferrari. That's a value, I mean, things like that. Having time to spend with my kids, that's a value. To some people, that's not a value. I mean, that's just the way it is. You can judge it or you cannot judge it, but that's just a value. Or some people, they don't value cars very much. Like, we have these neighbors and we talk about them all the time because, most people here, I don't know, they get a new car every 2 years or whatever. And these people, they just keep old cars because having a new car is not a value to them. They spend their money on something else. So that's what I mean. So take a little time in August and just kind of think about what your values are and how your life aligns or doesn't align with your values. So happy August, Scorpio. Things should be getting better for you this month because Mars will be out of your sign and into Sagittarius. So that should be a relief because Mars was there for a long time because of the retrograde. But anyway, that's another discussion for another day. Adios.